Femi Kuti talks about his 5th Grammy nomination. Nigerian Afrobeat musician Femi Kuti, who's the first son of legendary Afrobeat singer Fela Kuti, in an interview talks about being nominated for the 5th time in Grammy Awards, stating that it feels good being recognized by a body like Grammys for being a hard worker like he is, adding that it's a very important addition to his musical career. Also adding that people have to realize that great musicians like his father Fela Kuti, Bob Marley and a host of others have never been nominated for Grammys.
I would say that it's great that a music body like the Grammys recognizes one. It's important, but it's not the factor of being a musician. And then you have to realize many great musicians have never been nominated. For example, my father or Bob Marley and so many more. I can't mention all their names. Because you are nominated or you win doesn't mean that you are the greatest musician. Music does not work like that. Music is, you always have to still remain humble. You have to wake up and do your job and inspire people. So yes, I've been nominated 5 times now, but I don't think about it. I just think about how to create more great music, how to still be relevant at my age. So I have to wake up and still do at least 6 hours of practice every day. As I get older, it gets more tedious, but I have to do it, and to find new sound, new melody. So that is the essence of being a musician.
Having had a successful joint album with his son Made Kuti, Femi Kuti expresses his satisfaction and links it with that type of fulfillment that makes one not to be scared of death.
Probably easily, this is one of the greatest times of my life, to see my son grow up, play all the instruments on his album, play on my album, and we have a joint album. I think this is, words cannot describe my joy. I think every parent dreams of things like this, and for it to happen to me, more than blessed. I always tell people I will die with a smile, but when you talk about death in Africa, everybody is, death. But I'm telling you, when you have a son like Madi doing well, you are seeing his progress, how hardworking he is, what more do you want to ask the Creator? So, I mean, easily one of the greatest times of my life now.
Speaking on the proposed Occupy Lekki tollgate protest for the 13th of February 2021, Femi Kuti shares his own opinion, saying the government will do anything to sabotage the protest. In his own words,
I will take you back to the 70s when my father gave university students in Ghana. They wanted to confront the soldiers and protest. And my father said, why do you want to go out and get killed? You know, and then why do you always wait for the government to shut you down? Shut yourselves down. Shut the country down. Don't have to go out on the streets and confront. You know they will shoot you. When they shoot you, they have shot you. So that was my advice, Fela's advice to the Ghanaian students. And when they did that, I think that was the end of Achampong or Akufu's government. I don't know which one it was, but that protest by the students was what brought about the change of government and eventually Jerry Rawlings. The government will easily pay your mates again. They will pay them, even if they give them 50,000 naira. Get 5,000 of them. It costs them nothing. To control hold over our lives, it costs them nothing. It is the same use that we go and counter you at that protest. They can pay them. The government can do that. I'm not saying they will, but they can. We know. When the government declared them unknown soldiers burned Fela's house, I mean, this was the greatest shock to Fela. But ever since then, nothing the government does shocks us as Kutis anymore. So my advice would be, the youth should mobilize. I know my brother is setting up a political party. If there are other political parties, join, mobilize, take over the government. You see, even if you think that these people will not be in power forever because they are all getting too old, they are already grooming younger ones that will even be at that counter protest to take over, because they want to hold us all to ransom. They want monopoly over the resources of this country. They want to always continue corruption and injustice and just not do what is right for this country. So the youths that really want the best for their lives or their children and the future of this country should start to mobilize.
On what his fans should expect from him in the year 2021, he said this.
I think we'll just keep on doing what we are doing. There is, I know the albums are good, the tracks are very nice. Madi's album is awesome, very different from Fela or me, but you can still hear the ingredients there. But he has become his own man immediately. This is heartwarming. I think we'll just keep on doing what we know how to do best, which is play good music, keep working hard as best as we can, and as long as the Creator gives us life, we'll keep on doing our best.